last year. This corresponding fixture was a 2-2 draw, but the Tigers beat Ipswich Town 3-0 at Portman Road. Jarrod Bowen was one of the goal scorers that night, and he's back in the side today. There's one change, of course, for the Tigers today. Tommy Elphick gets the opportunity to start and make a league debut. He replaces Eric Lehigh, who didn't arrive back in time following international duty. So expect Rhys Burke to shuffle across to right back if it's going to be a four-man defence for the Tigers. The other loan signing on deadline day, Chris Martin, with his Norwich City connections, of course, won't be a favourite with the Ipswich Town fans, but he'll be hoping to score from the substitutes bench. Kamil Grzykiaman, who was expected to go out on deadline day, is still here, and he returns to the bench. This has all the makings then, really, of a proper old-fashioned championship fixture. Two sides who simply want to win and nothing else, and they'll go about very basic ways in getting those goals if they have to. Downs caught out by Fraser Campbell, so the first attack for the Tigers. Lovely through ball, what a great start this could be! Surely in, and it is! Jarrod Bowen leads the celebrations here, 3 minutes gone, and Hull City are already winning this tie. It's 1-0. A soft goal from Ipswich's perspective, but Bowen there with the shot on goal. Ipswich could not clear it away. And Jarrod Bowen, who scored in both fixtures against this club last year, is up and running after 3 minutes, up and running for the new season. Hadn't scored since the final day of the season. Dean Gerken is beaten early on. What a start then. Jordan Graham all the way over for this one. And he'll play it in. Free man at the back. This could be dangerous as it's headed down, headed wide. John Nolan, who was brought in by Paul Hurst along with him from Shrewsbury, he almost had a goal in Ipswich Town colours. Does well to get the header in. Could maybe have had a little bit more pressure there from the Tigers' defence. But Ipswich Town don't take their opportunity when it's presented to them. Ipswich. Ooh, a little bit of disarray at the back, and the Tigers are in goal side again here. But I think Bowen just does too much. And out of play it goes in the end for a corner. Could he have got the shot away earlier? Ipswich redeeming themselves there after another poor piece of defending. Bowen shown wide by captain Luke Chambers. He narrowed the angle of attack for Bowen. But now, from goal scorer, he could become goal provider from this corner. In it comes. Headed up, right up into the mixer. Is there a pull there down? Potential penalty perhaps. Henriksen has the ball. In it comes again. That one will be headed to safety. But there was a couple of challenges there in the middle. Did any of them warrant a penalty? Doesn't look like it on evidence of the replay. The Tigers throw in. Great opportunity to really stamp down authority. And the best pass back from Evandro. Kingsley, real tight area, but he squirmed his way from Edwards and he digs out the ball. Campbell! Unfortunately, the ball has surpassed him, and then Campbell causes a trip, and that will be a free kick. Kingsley did well to dig out the opportunity. Unfortunately, I think Fraser Campbell might have to go to more martial art classes if he's going to finish in that sort of fashion. And the question is, have they now got that real artillery from their back line here to make connections with these corners? We know one man can score from them, and he's done it already on this surface this season in a different shirt. Device opting to shoot with his feet this time, escaping his man pretty comfortably. Another corner, this time just coming off Pennington. Cross comes in again, it's deeper. And the header is a solid one, but it's over the top of the crossbar. This time Campbell getting in the mix and just taking it off Jordy Device's head. I think that's what the hand of apology was for there as they made their way out of the penalty area and resetting for the goal kick. Another long ball forward. It's still very Mick McCarthy style, isn't it, from the side which lost 3-0 to the Tigers in their own backyard at the end of last year on a Tuesday night. Walters down searching for Spence. Nolan, first real chance Ipswich have had in open play to pass and move here. Ipswich with a shot at goal! Wide of the target. Wide of the target there. It was Graham having the shot. But Ipswich there were allowed to pass and move the ball about. Jordan Graham having to think quick, think with his feet and shoot with his feet, but he couldn't bend the ball enough to tuck it into the back of the net. Knudsen now, and then a ball looking for Walters, but the Tigers have all of a sudden switched off here, and Ipswich Town are having their moments to get forward here. Ball comes in and it falls nicely to Nolan, but he skies his shot horribly over the crossbar. And Ipswich having their little flurry of shots here, but they aren't taking them. And look at the space Nolan's got there. Chambers. Now to Knudsen. Nigel Adkins ferociously pleading to his Tigers players to press. Here's Evandro. He now finds Henriksen, and it's Burke now who can get forward. It's a half-decent cross. It's met by Campbell. Wide of the target, though. Beats his hands together there, Fraser Campbell. The thumb up of appreciation. It's a great ball in for a man who plays primarily at centre-half. It's got plenty of height, plenty of curve, but Campbell couldn't steer it home. Henriksen. Can Evandro bring this down? Bowen certainly can. He's got a little bit of space to work with here. Bowen. Now Campbell. The pause. Then the shot. Oh, spilt by Gherkin, and they struggle here slowly to get it away, Ipswich Town. Half expected Bowen to hit the ball there. Instead it was Campbell. And still he strides on. Finds Kane. He's heading in the opposite direction, and then he's tackled in possession. Edwards getting forward, and all of a sudden a rare attack for Ipswich. They come forward with Graham into the penalty area. Graham shoots, and for the first time today Marshall is called upon. He's had to be patient to make a save, but his concentration levels are still there, quite obviously, as he makes a save. But there's no real placement from Graham. He can't pick a corner out. Played up again. Down now towards Campbell. Irivine. Inside, Evandro. Now Henriksen. He's back. Plays it inside, Evandro. Bowen. Onside. And now surely Evandro. He's beaten the keeper, but he hasn't beaten the man blocking it on the line. And the Tigers go close, but not close enough. And now they look to get forward. Ipswich Town will be a throw-in for them. And here's the chance again. The arms went up for offside. It's a good little ball in from Bowen. Evandro there, trying to place that ball into left-hand side. But now Ipswich have got Caden Jackson on. They will be hoping that that brings them a little bit more in terms of attacking promise. It's a good win though by Irivine. Evandro, and he manages here to pick out Bowen. Can he get in the penalty area? He can. Shoots! Good save though from the keeper with his foot. Again, a bit like Jordan Graham in Ipswich's chance. Needed to find a corner. And now a free kick's going to go Ipswich Town's way, and Kevin Stewart is going to find himself on a yellow card. So So Ipswich Town still stuck at the moment. They clear the ball away now. It's a half-decent flick on. Danny Rowe coming. Marshall clearing. That's a decent ball over the top. Bowen now. He's onside here. Jarrod Bowen to wrap it up. But it's a good save from Ipswich Town's goalkeeper Gherkin. A really good opportunity there for Bowen to score again. And it's a very good stop from the Ipswich Town goalkeeper. Oh, good header down. Ivandra. Irivine's got plenty of fresh legs and he's in on goal here! 2-0! Game over! 3 points at the Cacomb Stadium. Off the bench and on the score sheet, Jackson Irivine. It's Hull City 2, Ipswich Town 0. And Chris Martin's involvement, followed by the flick from Ivandro. Irivine goal side, and it nestles in the back of the net for the Tigers. So as the championship table continues to take shape, it might just help bunch up the teams in the middle of the pack. So Nigel Adkins' side, when they go to Wigan on Tuesday, and then back to one of his old stomping grounds, Reading, may have the opportunity to really climb the table. Bowen trying to poke the ball through to Ivandro. And Chris Martin trying to judge this one. That looks to have gone out of play. Martin puts it in the back of the net, but it had already gone out of play. It will be a corner. Ipswich Town keeper flummoxed by the decision. Here it is again, Martin trying to get involved, then Dean Gherkin comes out. He's caught by his own man, so it can't be a free kick. Nice finish though from Chris Martin.